What's up, Print Fam? Welcome back to our coverage of Printing United 2024. This time we are talking about all of the short run packaging products from Intec slash Plotomatic slash Morgana. I'm not sure who owns who or what's what anymore, but let's talk about them. So the reason I'm making this video is Trevor from the Facebook group requested this. He is interested in it specifically for door hangers for his business. So this line of products will allow you to take sheet goods and cut them down. You can cut them, crease them, and do what you will with them. They typically sell this as like short run packaging, so you can do like pillow boxes, little cases, golf ball boxes, things like that. They have a bunch of different models, but they specifically released two new models: SC7000 Pro-T, which stands for tangential, as well as the SC7000 Pro-T XL. Now, the two new models, the only difference between them is the actual size. So the Pro will do a 13.38 by 27.95 inch sheet, versus the Pro XL will do a 20.47 by 28.37. So there is really a size difference. Previous to this, they had the SC6000, which the big change from the old models to the new models is that the new models have tangentials. With the tangentials, it is a magnetized kind of attachment. They have different sizes of crease wheels, so you can magnetize those into place and then crease products. With the older models, so you've got the SC6500, the LC600, and the LC330, those all use a roller, kind of like a ballpoint pen creasing system. So that's really the main difference. They do also have the FB9000 Pro, which is a flatbed. That also uses the roller ball system. They told me they're coming out with a new model of this. So if you're looking at something like this, don't buy the FB9000 Pro yet until they come out with the T version, which is the tangential. So the nice thing about that is it just picks things up. It makes it just a nicer crease when doing it. So if you're looking at doing like short run packaging, again, boxes, cutouts, you can do like labels with this. So if you wanted to print like paper label stock in a flatbed or a sheet fed printer like Iconica, Xerox, Ricoh, etc., then you can cut stickers out. They showed, like, I call them takeout boxes, to-go boxes. They showed golf ball boxes. You can do wine boxes. Again, you'd need the sheet size to fit the different box sizes that you might want. But for like me, applications for this would be custom golf ball boxes, door hangers, potentially adding perfs to different products. You can also like do cutouts, like if you're doing multiple things, and you can add cutouts things. So there's a lot of flexibility and options available. Just to go over a little bit of pricing so you can understand where it is. The LC330, which is their bottom tier, is $2,300. Then you move up to the LC600, which is $6,000. Then you have the SC6500, which is $11,000. The new model, the SC7000 Pro-T, is $14,000, and then the XL version of that is $16,500. Then if you move up to the flatbed, you're $22,000. Overall, for me, if I was going to buy one, I'd probably go with the SC7000 Pro. I think that would be a good mix. If I were to buy it, it would be to do things like Trevor's saying, door hangers. And for me, I'd want to be able to do sheet-fed stickers. That would be nice. So there's a lot of options, a lot of things that you could do. But they look like a really cool machine. I know I looked at an Intec machine like 2, 3, 4 years ago, before they were bought out by whomever, and they seem like a really good option. So they say that they're solid machines. One tech told me they were not Graphtec blades. The other tech did. I would assume they're Graphtec blades. Pretty easy to swap out, pretty easily available. And then the tangential module seems like a nicer option versus the ball wheel system. But both seem like great options depending on the packaging or things that you're trying to do. And it would definitely speed up workflow by having them just be a sheet fed automatic thing. In addition to the hardware side of thing, you also need to consider the software. And talking to the guys, they have plugins available for both Corel and Illustrator. I'm sure it's available in part of the other suite package for Adobe. But basically, when you define the cut paths in the print software, you use the print driver to actually send that. It splits the file to a PDF as well as an exported file that then goes to the cutter. The cutter does have to have a computer attached to it, but you can assign those cut paths. The nice thing is you can select, change, and update cut path from the computer itself, not having to go back into the design software. So that way, if you have like a finisher guy and a print guy, then you don't have to necessarily have them both know everything. But the software seems pretty simple. You can connect it via the network. You can also have USB sticks that you transport files with, or I believe they said you can save it directly to the machine. Check them out. If you have additional questions, leave them down below and we'll try to get them answered for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.